Hello, I hope you're having a good day. My name is Concolor22, and this is a Late to the Game Tech Tip. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about a way that you might be able to save yourself a bunch of money on cell phone repairs. So, without further ado, let's get started. This is my old iPhone. This is my Pixel 1. This is my Pixel 3. This is my current phone and why I thought I was having problems sending and receiving texts. My job requires that I do a lot of texting and for these to be sent and received like immediately. There were times I'd reboot this thing and I'd get 6 or 12 texts, all timestamped from the time of the reboot, not when they were sent. Sometimes this was like 2 or 3 days after they were sent, which, since I have a job that requires me to sometimes wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, get a text at 5:10, and be at work at 7 o'clock, this wasn't cutting the mustard. Aside from that, it was a great device. So this is when I started to look into some replacements. This is a beautiful phone. It's the Pixel 6 Pro. This is another beautiful phone. It's the iPhone 13 Pro. All of these phones can take the same SIM. This is a SIM, that tiny little thing there. That's a SIM. This is an adapter card. Now, the adapter card lets me use this same SIM in the Pixel 3, the Pixel 6, or even the iPhone if I want to. Now I can hear some of you out there saying, the iPhones use eSIMs now. I can also hear some of you saying, what's a SIM? Well, that's a SIM. But the iPhone, you're absolutely right. The iPhone does use an eSIM. But the SIM, either an eSIM or an external SIM, is a little chip, and it's a memory card, kind of like a chip memory card combination. It stores the information that tells your phone what its phone number is. It's pretty important. For the eSIM folks, the iPhone's built it in as a convenience, and I'm sure it has absolutely nothing at all to do with them wanting you to buy a new phone every 2 years. As you can see, I have a thing for phones, and doing it this way with that tiny little chip card, I can put this card into this phone, this phone, this phone, even the iPhone. I can put it in all of these phones, and immediately all those phones have the exact same phone number. I don't even have to contact my carrier. And that's what I've been doing. I had a SIM, and I used it in this phone, I used it in this phone, I used it in this phone. And then I started to notice I'm having some trouble getting texts. Like I said, they weren't coming through. I think you're beginning to see where this is going. Pixel 3 stopped getting texts, so I'm like, okay, great, my phone's history, I need to get myself a new phone. I put this SIM into the Pixel 6 Pro, I also started having trouble. Went to the iPhone, didn't have the trouble. So yes, I replaced my phone, but in a way I also replaced the SIM card. The guy selling me this phone said, oh, you don't want to use your old SIMs. I'm like, why? He's like, they wear out. SIM cards, these little chips, can wear out over time. So I just replaced the SIM card and my problem works. Had a little trouble with the Pixel 6. So I went back to Verizon T-Mobile and got myself a new SIM card. They sell you one of these for $10, unless if you can prove that it's broken, they will give it to you for free sometimes. Took this SIM card, put it back into my Pixel 3, got my texts back. Long story short, the fix. If you're having trouble getting texts, try replacing your SIM card first. Don't go ahead and spend $1,130 or $1,100 on a new phone. You might need a new phone, but you might just need this tiny little card. Swap it out. There's a little tray. This SIM goes into the tray, just like that, provided you don't get fuzzies in it. And this tray, every phone is a little different, goes into the phone. And there's sometimes even the phones will give you this neat little doodad where you can push it in there and it pops out that tray for you. So, you're ever having trouble getting texts, Having trouble getting your network to connect? Does your phone constantly ask for you for a repeated code saying for additional security? Replace the SIM card first. You might just save yourself an awful lot of money. Well, that's about all I have to say. Please like, subscribe, mash that bell. If you have any comments, please put them down below in the comment section. By all means, start a phone flame war, whatever you want. What's your favorite phone? Tell me whatever you'd like to see for your next tech tip. And as always, I hope you learned something.